Exactly. Why do you want to fast forward?
No,
when we are dealing
I'm
with.
asking you first.
Wait, we'll deal with the next verse if you want to, no problem. But I want you, before you go to the next passage, I want an answer from you this time, unlike how he emptied himself, which you didn't give. I want you to give me an answer. According to Jesus Christ, who is the only true God?
Okay, he says to the only true God, so he's referring to the Father, yeah?
Do you agree with that?
Fine till here.
No. Do you agree with that?
I agree because it was a human flesh, so what would you like him to do when he's communicating?
So when he's a human, wait.
Well, the Yahweh...
Wait a minute. Let. The name Yahweh is not there, so let's leave that.
Okay.
The point is this. When Jesus was on earth, would he deceive people or would he tell them the truth?
To tell them the truth.
Good. So when
Always.
Jesus tells them
He was the truth.
Hold on. When Jesus tells them that the only true God is the Father, was that the truth or a lie?
No, it's the truth. Of
Good.
What is
Do you
that?
agree with that truth?
But you're missing. Of course, because Jesus is speaking with the Father. Of course, he said the only true God now in the heaven is you. The only true God. But let me
So
go
not the
forward.
Trinity.
Why you don't? Why
You're the
wait?
one who misunderstanding.
Why you don't wait?
Yes, you misunderstood. Okay, go on. Now you want to read the next passage, yeah?
No, yeah, of course. I have glorified thee on the earth. I have finished the work which thou gavest me to do.
Yeah.
And now, O Father, glorify thou me with thine own self, with the glory which I had with thee before the world was.
Yes.
So what does it say for you? I don't
So
know.
have you agreed already that the only true God is the Father?
Here.
You have.
Okay.
You agree with that? Yes?
Fine.
So by the way, how many gods do you believe in?
3 person, 1
No,
God.
how many gods? How many gods do you believe in? One God. One God. How many persons?
3.
3 persons.
Yeah.
How many persons does Jesus believe as the only true God?
When Jesus is on a human flesh, so the second person of the Trinity is on a human body form, even though he is divine, but he's emptied himself as a human.
How many persons did he claim is the only true God?
But when he's doing the ministry, when he is here as a human...
Can you just answer the simple question?
No, but it's
No, you're
only
waffling.
true God.
You're waffling.
But listen,
How many persons did he say is the only true God? How many persons?
He doesn't say person,
He
yeah?
says the Father.
Through
You.
God, yeah. You or through God.
No, he didn't say through. He said you. You is the Father.
Okay.
You see the deception?
That they might...
Unfortunately, this is a
Only
deception.
only
The
through.
DCCI is recording. Make sure you guys take a note of this.
Okay.
They're probably me, as usual.
Okay. So it's fine here, yeah? We find the God,
How many persons?
only one
No,
God.
how many persons?
3 person, 1
No,
God.
how many persons is the
Why
only true
doesn't-
God?
It's no person here. Yeah, does it say it's
Wallahi, this is called deception. No, why you're lying, brother? Why?
No, brother. I'm going to John 5.
Did he not say you?
Do you believe
Wait,
scripture or no? But do you believe
but
that?
before you fast forward, you need to understand verse 3 before you go to 4 and 5. So, did Jesus say 3 persons are the only true God, or did he say only the Father is the true God?
Only the Father.
So, how many persons is that?
Only true God.
How many persons is the Father? Are you paying attention?
Listen,
How many
one God,
persons?
3
No.
persons.
How many
You
persons
cannot
is the
change
Father?
that.
How many persons is the Father?
Let me go.
How many persons is the Father?
1. The
One.
Father, yeah.
Now, according to Jesus, is that one person the only true God?
He's the only true God.
One person.
Yeah.
One person.
Yes.
And that is the Father.
The Father.
Okay, so that means
It's not finished. It's not finished.
and
That's
then
all. Jesus.
if Jesus recognizes one person, the Father only, not the Trinity, one person, not the 3 persons, as the only true God. He didn't say one true God, he says the only true God. If I say you're the only person carrying a backpack,
You're talking
yes?
to him. You're not
Well, I'm
talking to
giving
me.
you an analogy. I'm giving him an analogy.
Okay.
If I say you're
You got
the...
my answer, I can give my answer. But
No, you will have your answer. I gave you your answer, but you don't recognize the answer.
Let me
That's
go
it.
to John 5 because...
By the way, don't you want to carry on 4 and
No,
5?
of course.
So
I
carry on
just
4 and
showed
5.
you. Before the world was created, so
Before, no,
only human were
let's go to
created.
4 now.
Okay.
We haven't gone to 4. Stop jumping verses
Okay.
just because you can't answer them.
Let's go one by one.
But John 5:30, Jesus says.
So he agreed that the Father, the one person, is the only true God according to Jesus, and Jesus identifies him, the Father, as the only true God, and Jesus Christ whom you have sent again. So he's comparing what? He's comparing the identity of the only true God with the Christ who was sent by whom? By the only true God, the Father.
I don't get why
So now it's
You won't get it.
we have Jesus on the human
What's that?
nature. Yeah? Do you understand that? I just said earlier that we have Jesus on a human nature here.
No, he's not only the human nature. No, don't deny his divinity.
Okay.
You see what they're doing
So
now
where
again?
would you like me to go? Okay,
I
hold
want
on,
you-
hold on. Where would you like me to go now?
What I want you to go is
Okay,
here.
tell me.
First, you need to identify the persons
Okay.
that Jesus is talking about. Is he talking about the Father? Yes or no?
He's talking to the Father, yeah.
Yeah, he's talking to the Father. He identifies the Father as the only true God.
But that doesn't mean that he's outside of godness. Okay? But
Do you know what the term only means?
Can you
Exclusive.
exclude him? Can you exclude
Yes,
him?
you can.
Why?
Because the term only.
Only, just only. Are you sure?
Do you know what only means?
Okay. But do you think that excludes Jesus' divinity?
Yes.
Only,
No.
He's speaking
No.
to the God.
You know what excludes?
referring.
Hold on. You know what excludes? If Jesus says that the only true God is the Father, do you have a problem with that, or do you agree
No,
with
I don't
that?
have a problem. If
Then
Jesus-
khalas, then the Trinity is no more.
Submit, man.
Okay, let's go to 4.
Okay, 4. I have glorified thee on the earth. I have finished the work which thou gavest me to do.
Okay, stop
I've done the
there.
work.
Stop there. Did he finish the works? This was before his crucifixion.
Yeah.
Did Jesus finish the works before the crucifixion? I finished the works. Remember what he says. He says, I've glorified thee, yes, on earth, and I've finished the works that you have given me. Remember, the
was
commander
mentioning
is always God the Father. He commands Jesus what to do. So Jesus is now confirming that he has finished his works before the crucifixion. Do you agree with that? Do you agree with that? Does any Christian here agree with
He
that?
knew already that he's gonna be finished.
No. He says, I've finished the works. You know what finish the works means? If your boss gives you some job and you say, I finished it, he expects you to finish everything that he has given you for that particular task.
Okay.
Okay, so
So
do
what
you
would
agree?
you
No.
like- what would you like me to do?
I know you want to go to the next verse very,
No, but-
very impatiently, but can you at least agree with me that Jesus said he finished his works?
Yeah.
So all the work that the Father has given him, he has finished it.
Okay, yeah.
Do you agree with that?
But
That
he
means
said-
that means the crucifixion wasn't one of the main tasks that was given to him. Yes? The crucifixion, which according to the Christians is one of the most important doctrines, he did not complete it. And yet he says, I finished the works. Which shows us,
How do you not complete it?
How do you
well,
know
he
he
says,
didn't
I
finish?
finished.
How do you-
Because
how
this
do you know?
passage is before the crucifixion.
Yeah, how do you know?
If you know the context, it's
Yeah.
before the crucifixion.
Okay. But-
Go and study it. So do you agree that his works is finished?
It's finished. If
And the
he said so-
crucifixion is not important work.
No, it is important.
But he said, I finished the works.
But what it says after.
You see,
Let's go further.
why do you guys deny everything
why
Jesus
you
says?
stepping on one finish and you don't go on the next one?
I never said don't go on the next one. Stop lying.
No, but
I said, do you agree?
Let's take the content.
Do you
You see
agree?
the red
You know what
one.
I'm doing? I'm going passage by passage,
Okay.
verse by verse, to show you whether you agree or disagree. Every time you were hesitant to answer clearly. When I asked you, the only true God is the Father, you said no, only true God is God.
Can we
Yes?
glorify Jesus? Father, can he glorify Jesus?
Of course the Father can glorify you. You know what glory means?
What?
To glorify something, it just means you're honoring someone.
Honor.
It doesn't mean you're worshipping them. Do you know that?
So what
Yes?
that means?
Even the wife has to glorify the husband. Yes?
Glorify.
Wife has to submit to the husband, just like one submits to God. That is in your Bible. Yes? So you have many passages like that. So I know you're very impatient to go to the verse 5. Go to verse 5, but you need to agree already that the only true God is the Father and Jesus Christ finished his work.